Okay, my name is Muhammad Ashraf Ahmad Tamizi, and I will be demoing the lab test for part 1, 2, and 3. So, part 1, we have variable 1, word 1 is to initialize the variable stored in memory. So, var2 is 9. Next is MOVAX var1 line 1 is to load the value of var1, which is 1, into the register AX. Next is var2, which loads the value of var2, which is 9, into the register BX. Next is exchange AX BX, which is in line 3. So it swaps the value in AX and BX. Line 4 is it updates var1 in memory with the new value of AX. Next is MOV var2 BX, which updates var2 in memory with the new status of BX. And for call dump regs, which calls for dumping registers, displays the current value of key register AX, BX, CX, DX, and etc. So if I were to run the program, we can see here the output. Next is lab 2. Here is the code. So first things first, we declare 3 unknown values as an uninitialized variable to hold the result. So the unknown values are 26, 30, and 40. Next, we load xval 26 into register EAX. Now for this line, this changes EAX from 26 to negative 26 by flipping its sign. For line 3, it loads yval 30 into EBX. For line 4, it subtracts zval 40 from EBX. Now EBX contains negative 10. For line 5, adds EBX negative 10 to EAX negative 26. For line 6, it increments the EX by 1. For line 7, stores the result from EX into the variable rval. So now I will run the code. This is the output. So this is lab 2's lab 2 question 3. We have 3 variables. 5 as var1, var2 is 10, var3 is 20. So the first line, it loads the value 5 into register EAX. Line 2 multiplies EAX 5 by var2, which is 10. And line 3 adds var 3, which is 20, into EAX. Line 4 decrements EX by 1, and it ends the program. So now I will run the program, and this is the output.
Hello guys, right now we're going to run the lab 2 question 4. First, need to build the coding before we run, and then we need to start without debugging, and it will show here, and we need to step over. Here is uh, the address for each line. So as you can see, for the line number 9, need to step over first. Okay, for the line number 9, so is the address is here, and the line number, so for the line number 11 is here. For the line number 12, show here the register, and for the line number 13, for the subtract is here, and the line for the number 14 is here, and for the line number 15, it will show here, and then exit. So that's all for the lab 2 question 4. And next we're moving on to lab 2 question 5. So it's still the same. We need to build first, and then we need to start without debugging, and need to start over. So it will show like this, and for the first line, we'll move the x to clear the x to 0, and then to move x to 1000, you will show this for at the register, and for move cx to 25 into cx, that means load 25 into cx, it will show this for the register, and for multiply x by cx, it will show this, and then exit. And then for the last question, question number 6. Just like the same, need to build first, and then we need to start without debugging, and then we need to start over, and then for the first line, we move dx to 0, maksud that means we clear dx, and then we move x to 803, which means load the divided 800, the 803 into ax, and then the next we load the divisor 10 into bl, and lastly we need to divide dx ax by bl. So this is the register. So You can see at here. If you want to see again, I can show you. You need to stop, and we need to start without debugging again, and we need to stay over, and then we press F10. So there is the register here, and then this is the register here for line 8, and this here the register here for line 9, and this the register here for line 10, and then that's it. So that's all for me. Thank you.